Jeff, great to see you. First things first, how's the forehead?
Yeah, it's all right, to be fair, yeah. It's healing well.
It hasn't spoilt the good looks. We were worried about you that night, but obviously you came through that okay, and you've been absolutely fine since. With the Wembley place tucked under your belt?
Yeah, it was the main aim going into the game, to be honest, to just get the win. And thankfully we did, to be fair. We played well even before the yellow card, the red card. And after it, we were the better team, and yeah, we were really pleased.
And it was another clean sheet for yourself. I think that's 17 this season. That was a cup competition, of course. 17 in the league. You must be delighted with those kind of stats.
Yeah, I don't really look too much into stats, but yeah, I'm pleased when these stats come up, and it's the most in the league. So it's a good reflection on the team, and we're all really pleased by it.
I was going to say, I know everybody shares the praise, and rightly so. It's a collective thing, and the run of clean sheets here has been quite remarkable. Leaked one against Port Vale, but again, great character for the team to come back and win that game after such an emotional midweek. Yeah,
we were really pleased to get the 3 points more than anything. The performance, we weren't great, but yeah, we were pleased to get the win and then move on to Tuesday, where we unfortunately got beat.
Yeah, tough game down at Pompey. They've got a new manager. They've been going well at home. It was never going to be an easy night. And these things happen. It's a case of just how you react to it and not overthink sort of one defeat in a really good run.
Yeah, like our journey isn't always we're not gonna win every game. Like we understand that we're gonna lose some games, and we weren't happy in the manner that we lost because we didn't really give a great account of ourselves. But we know that it's gone, it's in the past, and we can't change it. So we've got to move on to Saturday.
As you say, you can't turn back the clock, but that's only 3 defeats in 18 games, which goes to show you've been doing an awful lot of things right. Yeah,
we're pleased, to be honest, with that run of 18 games, and we know there's some games where we could have been better and potentially have won, but there's also games where we could have lost. So you just got to take the rough with the smooth and just move on.
Absolutely, you're still 4th in the table, in a good position. We go to Morecambe on Saturday, and that's another difficult game in a different sort of set of circumstances, perhaps, but another tough game.
Yeah, like we know from last year how tough it can be, and with like the weather and how they play in the stadium and other circumstances which went on. But yeah, we know it's going to be tough, and we're going to give it all the respect that it deserves, and we're going to give it our best shot.
But what you have proved, Accrington was a similar sort of test that you can go and win all sorts of different ways, on all sorts of different grounds. You've certainly got that in your locker this season.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, football is just the same regardless of the stadium. So that's how we just look at it, and hopefully that we win.
And every time we seem to sit with one of the lads, we seem to be coming up to an important period. February was massive, March a little quieter in terms of games, but some big games in that month, aren't there?
Yeah, like we just play Saturday before the national break, but all 3 are going to be tough in their own right, and we'd ideally want to win all 3, so that's what we're going to aim for, because it's the best case scenario. So hopefully we can build good momentum before the national break, and then the lads that go away can go away, and the lads that can stay around will stay around and get a good rest, and then build up for the final.
How are you finding things at the minute? Because I think perhaps since we last spoke to you, you've had a couple of other young guns coming in on loan. Luke from Manchester City, who you'll know well, and Shola. Connor's are already here. You've got a really good mix of players across the squad, but some great young loan players. How have you found playing alongside them?
It's really good, to be fair. Like Luke and Shola are two great players. And like I didn't really know them I didn't know Shola personally, but I knew him from playing against him, and I know Luke quite well. I grew up with him at City, and they both really came into the group really well. They got welcomed, and they're doing really well. They're settled in and playing well, so long may it continue.
I think yourself and Connor from day one have said that you've sort of bought into this Bolton thing yourself, particularly because you're here for a second time. You almost feel like our player, but that's been key, I think, hasn't it? You've really invested in the team and the team's fortunes.
Yeah, like we invested a lot, and it helps when we're winning and doing well. And since I've been here, Connor's been here, and even Shola and Luke, we've been winning and doing well. So it's a lot easier to buy into everything in the whole club when you're doing well, and we're all very much a part of Bolton Football Club.
Absolutely. Just a quick look at internationals. I know that you'll park those for a little while, but hopefully you'll be aware with the under-21s. How much are you enjoying that phase, and how much the prospect of hopefully being involved again in March?
Yeah, I speak to the coach, the goalie coach sometimes, and I just try and perform here as well as I can, and hopefully it's enough to get picked. And yeah, when I've been away the past 2 times with him, it's been a good experience and been really good. And to play, I feel like I deserve to play, and I played and did well, so I'm happy.
Good man. Is the obvious thing the fact you're playing week in, week out at a club that has high expectations and a little bit of pressure, if you like? I mean, for a lad of your age, you're only 20 years of age, that must be fantastic, as opposed to being number 3 perhaps at a Premier League side and sitting on the bench. You can't ask for a better experience, can you?
Yeah, like I just want to play, because that's what I enjoy the most, just playing, and when you're doing well, it's a good reflection on you, and it helps when you're doing well. So yeah, I'm happy. Just
lastly, on Morecambe, then the supporters will be there in their numbers, sold out very quickly. Not the biggest stadium, but it'll be packed again, our fans. And if you get a win there, all back on track and all looking good.
Yeah, like with the fans are brilliant away. Like, they're so loud, and I'm looking forward to it, because my mates are coming as well.
All right, it's not your part of the world, yeah, almost going in that direction.
So my mates are coming, and yeah, I'm looking forward to hopefully getting the win, and yeah, it'll be a really good atmosphere.